Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is July 9th, 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some very severe space weather conditions that I wanted to go over with you on this Sunday morning. I'm reading from the spaceweather.com website. It states that minor geomagnetic storms had occurred. A minor G1 class geomagnetic storm occurred during the opening hours of July 9th as Earth made first contact with an incoming stream of solar wind. The storm has subsided now, but NOAA forecasters estimate a 60% chance of additional storms during the next 24 hours. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this information right here is downplaying the situation that is actually occurring. And I'm going to go ahead and show you quite a bit of information right now. You've all seen this before, our magnetopause. And as you can see, our bow shock, once again, is being contorted because of this solar wind coming in and impacting it. Now, we're going to go ahead and move over to the solar wind. Now, I've stopped this right here because I want to show you this orange color right here in front of the bow shock. Let's take a look over here at the little colorful scale to the right, and you can see this dark orange. It is very close to maximum speed, maximum intensity. It's just alarming that they consider this situation to be minor. If you take a look at the arrows, well, they are just so erratic, facing all different types of directions as the solar wind comes in. Very intense situation that is occurring. Now, we're going to be looking at the the magnetosphere Z-cut, and once again, you know, you can see, I'm going to stop this and back it up for you because you're actually seeing these waves come in. I'm going to just try to capture this for you. See this dark orange color right there? That's a pretty intense wave coming in. Here's another one coming in right here. So once again, these are very intense situations that our planet is going through at this moment. Now, something you're going to find very startling is this amount of radiation that is enveloping the entire Earth. Now, I'm going to stop this because we're going to see this entire area all through here. We're going to see it completely turn red. So let me see if I could just capture it because it comes in rather quick. As you can see, it's encompassing the entire Earth right inside of the satellite belt. Now you see bigger waves of radiation coming in and wrapping around the entire planet. You can see the bow shock right here is starting to flex severely. And, oh, I think I just missed it. Let me see if I could slide back. Okay, once again, you can see these are very intense situations. Now you can see the bow shock is starting to contort quite a bit because of all of the solar energy that's coming in. Once again, very intense situations that our planet is going through. Very intense. We're going to move to some SDO footage, and something that I'm concerned with is not the coronal hole that is passed by. Now, even though we're going to be getting some intense solar winds for the next couple of days based on that combination of two coronal holes that have basically merged into one, what I'm concerned with is this very large sunspot. I do believe they named this AR 2664 or 2665, something like that. We're going to be taking a much closer look at this sunspot. It's very, very intense. There are a lot of flares coming off of it. I'm going to show you one other view. And then I'm going to show you a blown up view on this. And it's very intense. So watch very carefully as this rotates through. You're going to see some very intense flaring right around here. You just saw a little bit right there. There was a very, very large flare that just occurred there. So what I've done is I've taken this and I just put it into my video maker real quick. And I wanted to give you a close-up look at this massive sunspot. I'll go ahead and play this for you so you can see what's happening. It's pretty intense. And it's been quite a while since we've seen a sunspot this intense with this much activity. Now, for some reason, folks, once again, you know, they're downplaying the information. I just don't understand their philosophy sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the situation can develop instantaneously and wreak havoc on our planet. And it's already happening. You know, so many people say that there is no direct relationship between what is occurring on the sun and earthquakes. Well, I beg to differ. There is solid scientific proof and evidence that proves what's happening on the sun is directly attributed to what is happening on our planet with the earthquake activity and also the volcanic activity. And what you're seeing here is very, very intense solar flaring coming from that massive sunspot. I talked about this the other day, and I knew this was going to be coming in. I just didn't realize that this was actually going to be that close to being Earth-facing, meaning it's kind of right below the sun's equatorial region, the equator of the sun, and we kind of sit right at about that region. The possibilities of a kill shot from a solar flare impacting Earth at that moment when this sunspot is lined up with our planet, well, the odds are there. Yes, it can happen. What's happening earthquake-wise across the globe on this Sunday morning? Let's take a look. And you're going to be quite surprised once again at what you see. And here you go. Just overnight. Let's take a look at what's happening at Yellowstone, because this is very critical. Once again, 6 hours ago, Lincoln, Montana, magnitude 3.19, just a little northwest of Yellowstone. And what happened in Yellowstone? Magnitude 2.71, only at a depth of 6 kilometers, just a little over 6.5 kilometers. Right along the Washington-Oregon border, 10 hours ago, magnitude 2.5. A lot of earthquakes happening. A lot. Let's take a look at the worldwide view here. Costa Rica, magnitude 4.4. Colombia, 4.4. Peru, 4.7. Off the coast of Chile, 4.2. Sandwich Islands, magnitude 5.6. The Ascension Island region, magnitude 4.9. China, magnitude 4.5. Philippines, 4.3, 4.5. The Banda Sea, magnitude 4.4. Papua New Guinea, magnitude 4.2. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not all of the earthquakes that are occurring. This is just some of them. Oklahoma, magnitude 3. Alaska, once again, a lot of activity occurring around the world. But yet, ladies and gentlemen, people will say, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing happening. It's okay. It's all natural. But in fact, it's not natural. To have occurrences like this all around the world, literally in the matter of a few hours, it is truly amazing that there are people out there that say, there's nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. When in fact, you should be worried about it. You can see the spread of these earthquakes, literally, over a period of, 12 hours? We're truly living in the sign of the times. That much is a fact. We're going to have a live stream with our physicist later on this morning. And I'm sure in the time from now until we begin that live stream, there's probably going to be a lot more to talk about. And we'll be here each and every day to deliver this message and this information. So you make sure that you stay tuned. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel on this Sunday morning. Thank you for watching.